Hello, I'm Professor Lauren Cranford. I welcome you to my circle of over 8,500 social media friends. My wife Claire and I are retired servants of God, living in the Baptist retirement community in San Angelo, Texas. We are located on the eastern edge of the Chihuahuan Desert, which covers the southwestern part of the United States and the northern part of Mexico. We moved here to the retirement community in December 2015 after doing almost 8 years of volunteer religious service upon retirement from our teaching positions in Gardner, in North Carolina. First, we were in Cologne, Germany. There, I was pastor of the International Baptist Church of Cologne from 2008 to 2010. Lots of enjoyment, watching the Lord bring the church roaring back to a new level of spiritual life. The Lord taught us many things during this 2-year ministry that we had with the church. The very diverse membership of the church was a source of great insight and understanding that expanded our horizons of understanding the kingdom of God and the outreach of the gospel. The Lord poured out His blessings mightily upon the church during that time, and we got to a point where the demands of the ministry were more than I could handle as a 68-year-old pastor not in very good health. So we decided to step aside for a younger, more vigorous pastor to come to the church. Although it took the church a while to find that person, they did eventually find a wonderful pastor who has led the church to new heights of growth and witness for the gospel in that part of Germany. From there, we went to San Jose, Costa Rica, where we assisted the church staff of this large Baptist church connected to the International Baptist Convention. One of the highlights of the year in the church is International Day. This is where 80 plus nations represented in the church membership can showcase their homeland in scripture readings, in songs, and in food. The Costa Rican Independence Day worship in September is also a very special and colorful time of worship and praise. We were given almost 5 delightful years there in service to the church and to the Lord. Plus, we enjoyed our apartment in Santana, as well as in the town with the business people and others that we met in the community. Failing health necessitated the move to West Texas from Costa Rica. During those 8 years, we worked with the denominational group known as the International Baptist Convention. This is a Baptist group based in Frankfurt, Germany, of some 64 churches in 24 different countries. The motto of the convention is an English language church in a non-English speaking country. It ministers to immigrants and others who are living abroad from their homeland in a foreign country, working or studying or migrating to live in the country permanently. These churches are located across South and Central America, Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. We're enjoying very greatly being at the retirement center here in San Angelo. Even though my health is steadily declining, unfortunately, I find myself fully occupied with many things to do. These activities center around the delightful office that we were able to set up. Claire and I share an office which actually is the second bedroom of our house. She has one side of the office and I have the other. Through our company, C&L Ventures, the continuing ministry gifted to me by the Lord centers around Bible study website, cranfordville.com, and the extensive contacts, now numbering over 8,500 people, through social media outlets, mainly Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. These contacts are with people from literally all around the world. I interact regularly with a fairly high percentage of these, while others occasionally pick up ideas from my daily postings. I spend some time each day remembering these young pastors especially, and others in their ministries. There is so much need, so much poverty in our world today. It is heartbreaking to hear the stories of so many people who are struggling not just to get ahead career-wise or get ahead financially, but struggling just to survive with enough food to keep from starving to death. I spend a good bit of time each day praying for these young pastors and others as they try to help especially orphan children, which seems to be the greatest need around the world. It is literally heartbreaking to see pictures of these children obviously malnourished and needing help and needing food. cranfordville.com is my Bible study website that is maintained and supported by our home-based company, C&L Ventures. We began this operation in 1999, and it has steadily grown in its outreach to some 300 to 500 people a month around the world. The heart of cranfordville.com is the commentary, Biblical Insights Commentary of the New Testament. The BIC commentary, as we call it, is a focus on serious study of the scriptures of the New Testament primarily. As you look and check into this website, you'll find that on the left-hand column of the listing for each of the volumes, there will be commentaries based on the original language text of the New Testament On the right-hand column of each of the volumes, there will be sermons, Bible studies, other presentations related to the study of the same scripture text. This provides a level of variety of materials that hopefully can be of value, whatever your interest and skill level in biblical interpretation is. By the way, there are quite a bit of tools that are offered to develop skills in interpreting the scripture in the 30-some-odd volumes of the big commentary. And that includes an entire Greek textbook for the study of the language, which I used in my undergraduate and master's degree courses in teaching Biblical Koine Greek for many years. Now, most of the time these days is spent working on these two ministry projects. I do find inspiration with the screensaver photos of the foliage, the fall foliage of the Blue Ridge Mountains in western North Carolina, where we lived for 11 years while teaching at Gardner-Webb University. An annual pilgrimage of Claire and I to the mountains to take pictures of the Blue Ridge in all of its splendor and beauty each fall was a big part of our time there in North Carolina. And we did manage to collect an archive of some 50 or 60,000 photos of that experience over the 11 years that we were there. I'm glad to have you in the circle of friends. My commitment is to make myself available to answer questions that you may have concerning the Christian faith and the meaning of the Christian scriptures. I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Please contact Professor Cranford regarding any questions you may have about the study. He can be reached in the following ways. One personal phone call to either 325-703-1664, home phone, or at 325-262-7925, cell phone. 2 email at lauren@cranfordville.com. 3 on Facebook at Lauren Cranford. 4 personal visit to their home at the Baptist Retirement Community in San Angelo, Texas. He is looking forward to hearing from you.